this is going to be the start of a new video series at the moment, talking about how I went through the process of doing the pocket advent swap that I'm a part of over on Instagram. I'll have a link down below to the Facebook group if you guys are interested in having a look at some of the sneak peeks other people did. But what I've done is I have actually started by grabbing 3 page protectors, just like this, and I've put the numbers through all of them. So this is my 1 through 9. This is my 10 through 17, and my 18 through 25. And I've also got a spare pocket. I'm not really sure if you can call this one a pocket. It's an 8x8 page protector. Thinking about if I want to do like a really special gift for the 25th day. I haven't decided on that one yet, but I have my swap partner. Her name is Lisa. You can look for her over on Instagram. She's my swap partner. She lives here in Australia, so we had a chat and we decided that she wanted me to do a Christmas theme for her, which I thought that was good because I have a lot of Christmas stuff that I don't get to use very often. And I grabbed out these 2 paper pads from my stash. This is one from Spotlight, and it's just got a whole bunch of blues and pinks and like pastel. And I wanted to do that because a lot of the paper pads that you see are, you know, very wintry, and here in Australia Christmas is hot, it's summer, so I wanted to do very not traditional. And the good thing about this is it has some pocket cards in it. So what I'm going to do is actually go through and try and find some things that I want. It actually has let's see if I can find the page for you. This page here, which is kind of like an advent calendar anyway, so I might cut some of these cards out for the numbers in the pockets, but I'm going to do that and get an idea of the colour scheme that I'm doing. This is just going to be sort of setting up my pages, getting them ready. And then another thing that I've got is I wrote a list of all the ideas that I have for presents. Not going to go into too much detail because I probably will do another video showing you guys just before I send it. All this will be going out after the 25th of December so that Lisa, you know, doesn't get any shocks and everything's a surprise for her. But I went into my stash and I got all of these goodies that I wanted to try and use. So I got a whole bunch of coloured numbers for the days that I'm going to try and use up. I've got 2 packages of just ephemera that I can try and use. I probably won't be using these anymore, but I might use some of them. These are just some random paper pads from my stash. I've got a whole bunch of envelopes. These are going to be probably for gifts, and I'm actually going to try and maybe make some paper ones as well. I've got this baggie, just, you know, maybe I want to put a gift in it. Haven't decided yet. Some enamel dots, a sticker, and then this here is a box full of some random things that I've grabbed that may potentially be gifts for her, so I won't go into that at all. But then I also have this, which is my Christmas box. I don't have that much Christmas stuff, but I have some things. So I have, you know, some ephemera, a Christmas book. This is from the Reject Store. I have some words, I have some stickers. I've got some more paper pads. These ones are Christmas paper pads, so I probably will end up using some of these. I've got some envelopes, more ephemera, some stamps, some clear stickers. This is kind of the leftover stuff from my December daily. I've got this really cute one. It's got glitter all over it. Some cards, some paper that I cut down, some foam. This was a page. This is just random stuff that I had from my December daily that I thought, you know what, this would be a good idea. This is a pocket. well, it's actually an envelope, but decorated. So I thought that might be cool for something. These are just more ephemera. You know, just a lot of random stuff. Some washi, some blank cards, some more stickers, some more envelopes. These are little baggies that I've got as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to decorate, well, not decorate. I'm going to cut all my paper out, like I said, put them into some pockets, and we'll try and go quick with that. So I'll be right back after I do all that. Okay, so just quickly what I've done is I have broken this up into kind of like a neutral colour one. I've got a pink one and I have a blue one, and because I have 3 page protectors, I've decided to do it like that. So I've got my 3. I'm thinking that I'll probably do this one with that colour because I think it'll look cute. It doesn't really matter, this part doesn't exactly matter. You don't really have to do this. You could do all the colours mixed together. This is just what I want to do. I'll probably do my pink one there and my blue one here. So I'll cut these all down using my paper trimmer. This is actually the size of a like trading cards, so I may end up changing this later, but I figured my plan is to go from a smaller one up to, like, you know, Christmas, where you're getting like some big stuff, you've got some bigger gifts. So I'm going to start with this one and cut them all down now. And just also, I'm only doing this one-sided, so I'm only going to have this side decorated, and then this side I'll just put some blank paper. Like, I'll probably get just a random sheet and just do some blank paper, because otherwise I think it's going to be way too thick doing both sides, but you can do both, that's fine. This is just what I'm doing. Okay, so what I've done is I've filled all of them with some paper, and this one here I actually decided to put some paper on this part, which would go into your book, like your album. And I've got them with a blue one. On these 2, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with some crepe paper, and I will show you guys how I do that. And then I'm going to do a trim, but I'm still waiting on that trim to come. I've done this one, just a nice natural looking one here. Then the last day is a nice bright pink one. So I will start showing you guys how I do the ruffle. So what I've done is put some double-sided tape down across the section that I'm going to cover with my ruffle, and I pull it off sort of in a section. I had a little bit of trouble getting it off, which is really, the other one I did was a lot simpler. On the pink one, for some reason, on this page protector, didn't sync. So I just kind of pull a section of it off,
And I do kind of like an accordion fold to a degree. I kind of just fold it over itself, and I make sure I have a whole bunch of room left on the roll of crepe paper. These are like streamers that you get from a party store, and I'm just folding it back and forward, making sure that I'm kind of keeping it in a straight enough line. I've done it so that the edge of this only just goes onto the edge of the paper, so that I'm not covering up any of the pocket. Actually, I'm only covering the piece of plastic that has the holes for the album. So yeah, I do this, and then I will eventually do the back side of this as well, and I also do the pink one as well. My idea was to cover it up because I wanted this to look as pretty as possible. I got this idea on Instagram. I saw a lady do it. She did it with fabric though, or it may have been a ribbon trim, and I thought with this project I wanted to just use everything from my stash. I didn't want to go buy anything extra because I wanted to firstly show you guys that you can do new projects, you can try stuff with your scrapbooking stuff, with your project life stuff. And also I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do it and I didn't need to go buy anything. The only thing that I bought was I bought a couple of little gifts for my swap buddy, but I didn't actually buy anything for the process of making it. So here I've done just showing you that you could put some tulle over this if you wanted to. You could do the same thing with tulle. This is just some ribbon. You could also use ribbon from this. And you could also cover the tulle. That was kind of the thought I was going through originally, and I thought, no, I'm liking the tulle too much. I don't want to cover it up. And then I'm also looking to kind of get an idea of how I wanted to decorate it. I do the exact same process with the pink, except I do it on the front of the pocket as well as the back. I do go back and do the white one. It just makes it feel a little more sturdier and white. This is some ribbon from my stash that you could also use as covering up that pocket. So there's a lot of different things that you could use. I think a cool thing would be is if you're making your own pocket, that you could make like a shaker pocket potentially. I did make these pockets. These aren't standard like page protectors that you'd buy. These were actually just 12 by 12 page protectors that I use my fuse tool to just make them into various different sizes of pockets that I thought I could use and decorate. I'm doing the exact same thing here, just folding it on top of itself. And this one I just decided to pull the whole section of the double-sided tape off. I would recommend kind of doing it in sections if you're not confident. I've just done this because I've done this kind of technique a lot of times before. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and finish that now. Okay, so this is the base of my pocket. So I've got this decoration here, and then this is the back. As you can see, this one's just paper, very simple. And then when I'm done decorating, I'll slip something in the back of these. So there's this one here, a nice blue one, and I've still got the numbers in there so I know what's what. This is the next one. Love this ruffle. I can't wait for my trim to come that I'm waiting on to add the final touch to that.
So is that one 10 through 17? And my last one here, which is 18 through to 25, and this is the one that I did the double ruffle. I will go back and do the white one, but for now I've got double ruffle here. It's gonna have some stuff down there. That's going to be that. So thank you for watching my prepping, and then a couple of days you'll see my decorating. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.